Self-care versus self-soothing. The difference that changes everything. Welcome to your daily hit of grace and grit, your quick dose of inspiration to kickstart your day. This show is proudly sponsored by Rumble and Rise. To find out more about joining Rumble and Rise, head on over to graceandgrit.com/ready to rumble. I'm Courtney Townley, and here is today's hit. Self-soothing is about regulating your nervous system in the moment. Comfort, relief, taking the edge off. And self-soothing can absolutely be a really beautiful thing when you choose methods that genuinely honor your needs and promote your well-being. The warm bath when your body's tired, the phone call with a friend when you need connection, the walk outside when you're feeling overwhelmed. These are acts of compassion towards yourself. The problem isn't self-soothing itself. It's when our patterns become destructive. The glass of wine when life becomes brittle. The scroll through social media that turns into 2 hours of comparison. I always say the compare and despair game. The online shopping that leaves you with regret and debt. These aren't about comfort and wellness. They're about escape, which we talked a lot about yesterday. Healthy self-soothing truly regulates you without consequences. I'm going to say that again. Healthy self-soothing truly regulates without consequences. So that might look like deep breathing, gentle movement, calling someone who really gets you, being in nature. Destructive self-soothing numbs, bypasses, and often leaves you feeling worse. Self-care is entirely different. It's not about feeling good now. It's about what serves your future self. Going to bed early when you'd rather stay up late, having a difficult conversation, setting a boundary that makes someone else uncomfortable, saying no to commitments that absolutely drain you. It's asking the hard question, is this just serving me right now? Or will this serve me tomorrow, next week, next month? If it comforts you now and serves you later, that is healthy self-soothing. If it only serves this moment and might cost you later, that's destructive soothing. And it's uncomfortable now, and if it's uncomfortable now, but builds your well-being over time, that is real self-care. Self-soothing is reactive, so something happens, you need a little relief. Self-care is proactive. It's building capacity before you actually need it. For a lot of us in sort of the midlife space, we've learned that our needs matter less than everyone else's. I'm not saying that's true. I'm saying it's a belief that we've adopted. And when we finally do something for ourselves, we gravitate towards self-soothing because it doesn't require boundaries or making waves. But if we're only soothing without real self-care, we never build the life we want. We just keep coping with the life we have. If you are constantly needing to soothe yourself, even in healthy ways, that is information worth paying attention to. Maybe your stress levels are unsustainable. Maybe you're avoiding something. Maybe your life needs real self-care, not just better soothing strategies. I always say maybe your life needs a little renovation work, not just self-soothing strategies. Real self-care often means facing what we're avoiding. It is not comfortable, but man, is it transformative. Over time, it reduces your need for constant soothing. So when you are genuinely taking care of yourself through boundaries, rest, nourishment, movement, connection, getting out in nature, you're less depleted. You don't need constant soothing because you're not constantly overwhelmed. You need both. I'm not arguing that. Healthy self-soothing is for difficult moments. Self-care is building a life that doesn't constantly require soothing. The wisdom is knowing which you need and being honest about whether your patterns serve or sabotage you. Healthy self-soothing helps you cope. Self-care helps you thrive. If this stirred something inside of you, imagine what a whole book of clarity and courage could ignite. The Consistency Code, a Midlife Woman's Guide to Deep Health and Happiness, goes even deeper into the mindset and practices that create real, meaningful change at midlife. Grab your copy today over at theconsistencycode.com and keep the momentum alive.